Hello, this is Anthony with RecktoRecovery. I want to share with you today something about this channel, this brand, RecktoRecovery. And right now it's not even really a brand per se. It's just what RecktoRecovery is me it's rebuilding my life from chaos to stability, step by step, day by day. And so, I've been struggling. I've put out some content, but it's been random before now. It's been very random. So I want to go over right now what this channel is going to be from now on, because I had to give it to God. So let me start out by saying that, I just got finished reading or listening to a book while I'm driving, listening to a book called Faith-Driven Wealth by Ray Higdon. And it was a great book, and I think it's probably my favorite book by him thus far. I've listened to all but one of his books. There's one more I want to read, but it's really been good. It's really been good. And be honest with you, it reignited my faith and desire to just hand this all over to God. Because guess who can run this channel, this content? Guess who can, drive this truck better than me? Do all these things that I do better than me? It's God. God's with me right now. There's times where I will pull out, into a stop sign and there's no light, and traffic's chaotic, and I'm looking for an opening. There's times like that, and I just pray, Lord, you're going to have to get me out of this. You're going to have to get me out of this situation, Father, because I can't do it on my own. And he does. And with this channel, I wanted to bring y'all content where I'm not a teacher. I'm not trying to teach you. I'm not trying to look like some expert. I'm not. What I'm trying to do is share my life experiences, what I've learned, and how things are going for me out here on the road, things that are going for me, lessons in my faith, such as that. So what Ray's book did was it really excited me to just really turn all this over to God. And to do that, you got to have faith. You got to have faith that when I turn all this over, my ideas, to God, I have to have faith that, what? God's going to turn this into what's best for me and what's best for my followers that want to follow me and just kind of learn. And why I'm doing this? Because guess what? There's people like me. You're out there watching right now that you've gone through some of the stuff I've gone through, maybe worse. Or you've really, messed up your life financially. You might have messed up your relationships. You might have messed up so many things in your life. And you just want to start over and rebuild your life from chaotic to stability, step by step, day by day, just like I'm doing here. This is your home, okay? I want to share it with you. So today is Sunday, and I know truly the Sabbath is on Saturday, and that's the real, and I'm not a Jewish, but Sabbath, is the true Sabbath day is Saturday. But I have a day with God on Sunday. Honestly, I have a day with God every day, 7 days a week. So there's no set Sabbath for me. It's every day's with God. Every day's with God. So Let me go over what I've put together, okay? What you can expect from this channel, okay? Is I got kind of 7 different content pillars. And you might be thinking right now, Anthony, that one channel, 7 different content pillars? That's crazy, you know? But let me explain. All 7 of these are all involved in rebuilding your life from chaos to stability, step by step and day by day. Let me go over Mondays. Okay, I'm going to be creating content about mindset. It's Mindset Monday. Great way to start the week. Mindset Monday is all about, like how I think going into the week. It's going to have to do with some addiction recovery, some thinking differently, thinking positive, just a lot of things like that, and overcoming the thinking that led me to these problems in the first place. So Mindset Monday, way to kick off the week right. Tuesday, I'm going to be discussing financial recovery. I'm going to be discussing what I've learned and what I've been doing to pay off debt, to recover financially. And I'm going to be sharing some different tools that I use, some different thoughts, different books, just talking about things that I've learned from various people, from Dave Ramsey and some others. There's a lot of different content that I've taken in over the years about financial recovery, because I've made a mess of myself, and I want to share how I'm overcoming all that. Wednesday is going to be a book review and or an interview. So Wednesday, what I'm going to start doing, because I listen to a lot of audio books, and I'm going to start listening to more. Wednesday, I want to share things that I got from a book. I want to share a book with you that might help you out and what I got from it. And then also later on, as my channel evolves, as my channel grows, as I have more followers, then I want to instill interviews where I interview people like my mentor, Tom Chenault, or Ray Higdon. He's one of my mentors, or other people that I can get involved, that will catch, that will see my vision. Thursday is going to be all about relationships and social growth, and that's just personal things, like things that I'm learning about how in the past where I really screwed up relationships with people, friends, family, people that are acquaintances, but they're kind of friends. Just things that I'm doing to overcome that stuff, And Friday's going to be about what I'm learning and what I'm doing for income and investing, multiple streams of income, for purpose and lifestyle. Because this truck, this is a business that I run. It's a business. I have an LLC, and I file taxes as an S corp, which you can do under the LLC. So I'm just going to include everything that I'm learning about different dividend investing, different streams of income, multiple streams of income. Saturday is going to be about health and wellness, because I hired a coach, and I'm getting fit. I'm exercising. Guess what? A lot of you out there probably would like to be inspired, would like to get involved and get yourself, into getting back into shape. Sunday, the final day or the first day of the week, depending on when your Sabbath is. The Sunday is all about faith. It's all about God or whatever your faith is in, I'm going to share with you my faith and things that I'm learning from my prayers from God, uh, such as giving this channel to God. Just praying the other day, Father, I would like you to take over Reck2Recovery, because I'm kind of a guy out in a boat just paddling this way and paddling that way, and I have no direction. I have no idea where I'm going. So I would just like you to lead me through all this, Father. Help me to reach this audience. Help me to share what I'm learning, what I've gone through, what I'm overcoming, because there's somebody out there like me, Father, that it will help. It will help them to overcome some of the things that they're going through that are similar to what I've been through. So Sunday's all about faith. Things that little lessons I've learned. So anyways, I love you guys, and I mean that. I want you to just stay tuned, and I look forward to having you with me watching my channel. So thank you so much.